Hi YouTube listeners, welcome back to Boiling Frogs. What's going on? Well, today I have a very serious topic. I'm going to make a connection between several articles and see what you think. Alright, so the first one talks about the U.S. stationing tanks and artillery in classified Norwegian caves. So we've been doing this since the Cold War, since around 1981. And so we have, these are temperature controlled caves, and we have all of this equipment stored over there. And Norway, which I didn't realize, shares a 121.6 mile long border with Russia. And so that's one of the reasons that they have all that equipment over there. The secure cave is a complex facility. It staffs about 100 Norwegian and U.S. personnel, and it contains enough equipment to support 1,500 Marines. And by the way, they will be used in an upcoming training exercise called Cold Response 16, which will take place later this month. The exercise will include 12 NATO allies and partners and more than 16,000 troops. Think about that. What other exercise do we have going on right now? We have one called Northern Thunder. That one has 350,000 soldiers, 20,000 tanks, 2,450 warplanes, and 460 military helicopters, all massing in northern Saudi Arabia. Hey, we have all these different countries like Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Jordan, Bahrain, Sudan, Kuwait, and so on and so on. All these different countries involved in this military exercise right on the border of Syria. Okay, so we have that going on. Today or yesterday, we had dozens of Turkish military vehicles cross the Syrian border and they began to dig trenches. So they crossed into the Kurdistani area in Syria, Afrin, just over the border. It was noted that troops started to dig a trench near a town of Aleppo province. Dozens of Turkish military vehicles advanced 200 meters into the Syrian Kurdish region. They started digging a trench between the towns of Sorka and Ekpes. Okay, so we have that going on. Then the other two articles that I wanted to connect have to do with stolen items. Stolen radioactive material hunted in ISIS-ravaged Iraq. Iraq is searching for potentially deadly radioactive material that was stolen late last year. The material was contained in an industrial radiography device that vanished in November. Okay, so that's missing. They don't know where that is. It was stolen in the southern city of Al-Zubair, which is more than 300 miles south of the nearest area fully controlled by ISIS. So it's a high probability that either ISIS or one of these countries has that. Okay? It's missing, so it's somewhere. U.S. officials unsure of where Iran's uranium is stored. This is separate. This is a different load of low-grade uranium that's missing. A U.S. State Department official told lawmakers Thursday he was unsure of the precise location of tons of low-enriched uranium shipped out of Iran on a Russian vessel as part of the landmark nuclear agreement. So we had the United States set up a Russian ship to take all of this low-grade uranium out of Iran, and they are supposed to be storing it for us. Well, to me, the first thing that comes to my mind is, did it actually end up on a Russian ship because Russia and Iran are buddies, or did it just stay in Iran and now we're pretending that we don't know where it is? Okay, so here's my thought process. See what you think. I'm thinking that somehow this stolen material and all this military exercise is going to come together. I am making the theory that there's going to be a dirty bomb. I don't know who's going to set it off, where they're going to set it off, but it's going to happen and it's going to start World War III. Tell me what you think.